Good morning, everyone. We are at the Highway Inn, Daly Waters Roadhouse. No, this is not the Daly Waters pub. We've decided to camp here because we've been hearing that Daly Waters had been absolutely packed out, and this is a much pleasant place to stay because there's plenty of room. We're not as packed in, and it's cheaper. So we stayed here. The benefit of staying here, of course, is that it's only about 10 minutes drive into the actual Daly Waters famous pub. So today is Wednesday the 18th of May, and we travelled out from the Three Ways up to Renner Springs and stayed overnight in Renner Springs. You would have seen that. And on Monday morning we travelled up to the Highway Inn here. We stayed Monday night and Tuesday night. It's 240 kilometres from Renner Springs up to the Highway Hotel, and it took us a couple of hours to get here, but we were able to get a great spot. The days have been fantastic. And yesterday we went into the famous Daly Waters pub. Now that's on a separate video, and you can see that and what happened yesterday when we went up. We had lunch there, and then we were glad to get in the car and come back to a nice peaceful spot. We could recommend this spot anyone, any nomad or caravaner looking for an excellent place to stay, and at a reasonable price. I think it was $30 a night, whereas it's $40 a night at the Daly Waters pub. So we went out to the Daly Waters pub, and as I said, that's subject of a different video. This morning we're off to Mataranka and the hot thermal pools. We booked into Mataranka for 2 days, so hopefully it'll be a pleasant 2 days. It is pretty packed up there, so we understand. That's what we've been hearing, but Mataranka is a fairly large place, so hopefully we'll see what the circumstances are when we get there. We really enjoyed our time here at the Highway Hotel rest stop or roadhouse. The pub here was really nice. The food, we went to dinner, had dinner here on Monday night when we arrived, and the food was pretty good. So bear in mind you're basically in the desert, so it's not Sydney or Melbourne or Brisbane quality, but it's still pretty good. So we're going to take off now and head towards Mataranka. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Well, we're at the Larrimah pub. Now, one of the things at the Larrimah pub, and the reason that we're here, is famous for, or infamous for, is the death of Patrick Moriarty. Patrick, or Paddy Moriarty, was last sighted at dusk on the 16th of December 2017 after he left the Larrimah Hotel on his quad bike with his dog Kelly. Paddy was 70 years of age, 186 centimetres tall with black and grey hair. He was last seen wearing a white singlet, dark shorts, brown thongs and a black baseball hat. NT police continue to investigate the circumstances surrounding his suspicious disappearance. This is what Patrick looked like. As you can see, the hotel is a typical outback Northern Territory pub. It's pretty basic. But I'm told that they do have music here now. And I'm also told the pub's for sale. So obviously there would be a lot of work that you would need to do. But yeah. This is what the infamous Larrimah pub is all about.
And the majority of them, about 90%, belong to the same non-profit commission and election fire rescue program. It also brings their reviews state president Senator Allen advising her on the outcome of this vote.
Larrimah has the highest bar in the Northern Territory. So as you can see, if you look around, lots of caravans here, and of course the Larrimah pub is infamous, and people come in for the pies. Legend has it that the pies are supposed to be pretty good here, one of the best pies in the Northern Territories. We haven't had a pie yet, but there is a theory doing the rounds that the reason Paddy Moriarty hasn't been found is because he was minced up and made his meat was made into pies, and the pies and the pies sold to the public. So that's one theory, but that's I would assume a popular theory to drag the tourists like us in. The other theory that has happened is that he was taken by a crocodile, and that's probably more probable up here at the moment because we're deep in crocodile country. So that's the history. As you can see, the caravans are lined up down the street, so it is pretty popular. There's a caravan park here, and you can stay here. I understand you get power and water, so we won't be staying here, obviously. We're going off to Mataranka, but this is Larrimah. And Trish, you're sitting with Pink Panther in Larrimah. Hi everyone. We haven't spent much time here in Larrimah, but we'll be taking off shortly and moving on to Mataranka.
Do you want to get on here?